Hi, Michelle here from Strawberry, and today we are mucking out a house in Burnet, Texas. The water went up about 4 feet inside this house, so almost everything is destroyed. Very, very sad, but we're doing our best to try to clean it out and do what we can. My crew today.
Yeah.
This entire street, both sides of the street were underwater. House I'm in was up about 4 feet. Having a little trouble with trash pickup right now. We have people on the street passing out supplies.
And the houses over here, I'm not sure if there's much laundry.
Okay. Do you know if anyone who needs their laundry done?
They were already cleaned out when we got here today,
okay,
for the most part, so I think that's already been taken care of.
Okay.
We're doing like getting the mud out. So he was saying that house there, the hole in the attic, that the lady had to get rescued through that hole. She couldn't get to the roof, but she was in the attic. You ready to get back to work?
Yeah. Yep. So let's move those on now.
The power of water is just crazy incredible. Oh, it looks like that mobile home has actually been moved. Oh, this is crazy. I have a sledgehammer if you need one.
What?
I have a sledgehammer if you need one. In my Jeep. Yeah, I'm trying to get videos here. We already cut all the carpet out.
I'm not sure what to do.
We got mighty fine cheeseburgers for lunch with the really good fries. And looky here, we got Kona Ice delivering snow cones for us. So cool how everybody is helping out, donating all these goodies for us.
Get out.
So this red house traveled and crashed into the gray house that's behind it right now. Not exactly sure where the red house was. I guess somewhere over here. Crazy. Look, it's a little pirate duck. Isn't that cute? I'm going to remember this. This is from John, whose house was flooded. All right, so I have a, sorry, very sweaty. It is like Houston humid out here today. So I have a correction. That red house back there, it actually came from over here. It was in this lot and it washed down the street and crashed into a gray house that it's sitting in front of right now. This is absolutely crazy. So I left and went to a local fast food restaurant just to use the restroom. And when I walked inside the door, the girl at the counter was like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I've been working all day. I got my boots on. And yeah, we are pressure washing the inside of the house right now. So hopefully after that we'll be done with this house and they can begin reconstruction. I got to talk to the homeowner, and she's a girl that likes to craft. I found lots of crafty supplies inside her house that were ruined, and very sad. And you know, I was like, do you want me to try to like take your beads home and try to wash them? And she's like, I don't even have a place to store them right now, so don't worry about it. So anyway, we have had people just going up and down the street saying, we have sandwiches, we have hamburgers. I mean, like 10 different people were out trying to give us food. These people just showed up with a dump trailer to get all of the stuff out of the yard. And y'all, Texas is great. All these people volunteering their equipment, their services, their time, their money. It's amazing. This house looks very different now. So here's the kitchen. We had to remove the sheetrock up over 4 feet because the water was so high inside. And actually the siding, I was talking to the homeowner, the holes in the wall actually came from the power of the water. There weren't actually holes in the wall before that. She said her dogs woke her up and she got out of bed and it was about shin deep. She went back to the bed and it was all the way up to the top of the mattress and the mattress was soaked. And she got rescued through these windows. She has beautiful hardwood floors that were hiding under the carpet and the linoleum. And there's a little bit more that needs to be done. We need to shock it so that it's not going to grow mold. Clean up some of the small parts that we didn't get to. But we have power washed and calling it a day today. After 3 days of my Jeep being supply central, it looks like I need to maybe clean it out. This street was the hardest hit, and you can see that people are just putting out supplies for people to use. Cleaning supplies, totes to put their stuff in, water, boxes. We've got a crew unloading some boxes right now. It's amazing how the neighbors are helping neighbors with this type of thing. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep Texas in your prayers. Toodles.